Hey guys, um, just finished watching Gotham season 1, episode 2, episode 3, 3, I think, yeah, 3. Um, this one definitely was pretty good. I guess right off the bat, I give this one, I guess, there was just one thing that really caught on me that it was just like, didn't kind of make sense to me. Um, at the end of the episode when the bad guy, he gets attached to the balloon, um, you know, and then Jim jumps up to grab him, and they both get pulled up. Which I think I searched a little bit, checked it out a little bit online. Which I don't think those balloons shouldn't been able those balloons shouldn't have been able to carry one person, let alone two. But whatever. That's really nitpicking it. But one thing that really got me was so he jumps up, he's hanging on to the guy, and he's like, shoot it, and when he's like yelling, shoot it, you're looking up at him, and he's like, the buildings are here, and he's like just passing like at the height of the buildings are just a little bit past the height of the building. So if they fall, and the car was the car was like here, and the guy kind of went like that, and they were not right over because when you let a balloon go, it doesn't go straight up. It goes on an angle a little bit, So he didn't seem like he was like when they fell, and then all of a sudden they were over the car, and they fell landed on the car, and they landed half the distance as they were when like the previous shot. And it was like all of a sudden they were high, and all of a sudden boom, they're boom, they're landing like a couple of feet and whatnot. And it was like, oh, they're not gonna be fine. And then we get back from the commercial, and the bad guys in a neck brace and can't move, and well, at least a neck brace, and Jim's fine. That didn't make sense to me at all. This is not it's not Flash where there's crazy superhero, like crazy, um, you know, uh, superpowers, and really, you know what I mean? It's based in reality. There's so far has been no superpower. So that kind of thing didn't really that really got to me. It just didn't, just it was like that didn't make sense to me. How the guy who needed a neck brace on was leaving by ambulance, but Jim was fine, because Jim was holding on to him. So when they fall, Jim should have been like this should have been Jim, and then the guy falling because he was holding on to him type thing, and the guy should have landed on Jim. That should have hurt. He should have landed on Jim, which I think he did, and that would have not have hurt Jim unless he pushed away, unless they he which I don't think he did, but unless he was able to push himself away before, just as they were about to, as they're like as he shot, so that he could, you know, not have him the other guy land on him. But that didn't make sense. Now maybe I just missed something, and the Jim landed on the car. Because like I said, he pushed and he landed on the car, whereas the other guy just went straight to the pavement, and that's how he injured himself. But it would just look to me, just that scene just looked like okay, like they just looked weird. It just didn't seem. But other than that, that was the only thing that really nitpick I have with this episode. I'm glad, like I said in the last episode, um, Fish Mooney, the guy that she liked, her boy toy type thing, there, he's still alive, so that's good because I forget what his name is, but he's a definitely interesting to see him, his key character. And I almost want to see more though of that, another Joker character. I know we saw one in the pilot, and I'm curious to see though how often we see, uh, you know, uh, a potential Joker, type thing. Um, excuse me. Will it be like one every 10 episodes, one every 5 episodes, something like that? I'm hoping like one every like 5 episodes, just so that it uh, keeps it fresh, and well, not keeps it fresh, keeps it like there's so many possibilities, but then again, I think they might do something like. I guess one every 5 episodes wouldn't be enough. They do like 20 episodes a season. It's not too many, but we'll see. Um, that was pretty interesting. I was surprised. I thought that Jim was going to be on the list, and I'm glad they didn't go that way. Is that everyone thinks Jim's corrupt? The police now the these police officers know that he killed the Penguin. Oswald, and everyone's knowing, and then and so does the bad guy, and now he's hanging there. I knew he was going to be. Obviously, he jumped, and that made sense. It's perfect that he would do that. Um, I'm just glad that they didn't have him. Get the bad guy find out that he's killed the guy, and he's connected with the mob, and have him get ballooned up and stuff like that. I think that would have been too predictable. I'm glad that they didn't do that. Um, but yeah, and I really like the Kane fighting with Bruce and Alfred. That was pretty cool. Um, like I said in the other episodes, I'm definitely interested to see how soon does he when is he going to start leaving, to go train with Ra's al Ghul and the League of Assassins and whatnot. At what age does he go? Obviously he doesn't leave right away, and it's only like third episode in. Um, hopefully they don't go too far. Like I would say, like at the end of this season, she needs to leave and not be in the next season, because otherwise it starts to get real. Like to me, it just doesn't seem like it. He's not. He's like to become Batman. He needs so much training, and he does train so much, and he's so dedicated to it that he needs to start real soon. And that's why I say like by the end of this episode, end of this season, I mean, he needs to go and be gone at the latest at the end of the season. I would hope that they would take him off. I mean, on the other hand, I hope they don't do that, because I want to see him train and whatnot. But and I feel like if they do send him off to the League of Assassins, they won't be showing that or anything like that. I don't think that they would do that. Which I think would be cool to see bits and pieces of it. Um, him in training with the League of Assassins. I think that'd be cool. Just the same way they're doing it now. Just clips of him training, bits and pieces of him training. Learn new techniques, new styles. I think that would definitely be cool to see. Just snippets. I think that would be definitely interesting to see. But I definitely hope that they do more like that. And yeah, that was pretty cool. Now I can't wait to see what else comes out with Selena Kyle. That she was pretty good in this. With the whole face and the stuff that was there. I was surprised that she didn't, when she took off from Jim, left him in the sewer. She didn't put the sewer cover back on, just to really slow him down. Because there's a possibility he could have climbed up fast enough and outran her. But then again, she knows her way around the city, and can go up and hasn't been caught by anyone yet. Um, so I think that's definitely interesting. I think that's it there for this episode. This episode definitely was pretty good. Like I said, again, an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10, 8 out of 10, yeah, definitely. But that drop there definitely just took me out. Like it didn't take me out. It just took me. It just showed me like real. It didn't seem believable. It didn't make sense at all. How the other guy is all beat it up, and he has that neck thing on, and Jim's fine. Like what? It didn't make sense to me whatsoever. Um, but then again, like I said, maybe Jim landed on the, maybe I missed it, and Jim landed on the car, but the other guy missed the car, so maybe that's it there. But I don't know. We'll see. Who cares? It's just a little bit nitpicky for the thing I didn't like, but other than that, it's pretty good. Yeah. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow night for Flash, followed by um, Shield. So actually tomorrow, um, since Flash and Shield is so close to each other, like there's like no time in between. What I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be trying a different layout for filming this, instead of watching the all full show um, and then recording right after. I don't have time. I can't do that right after Flash, because the Shield's on, and I'm not gonna wait and do both of them in one video, or do two separate afterwards. Because once Flash is over and Shield starts, I'm gonna forget Flash and forget pieces. So I'm gonna test this new format where I'm gonna be trying to record during the commercials. I kind of have an idea, so we'll see how it works out. So next week will be the first test episode. Test week. Tomorrow will be the next test episode for Tuesday. So we'll see. So just be aware of that, and yeah, see you back here tomorrow night. Peace out.